Interesting short facts. 1. Most football players run an average of 11 kilometers during a match. 2. Only rabbits and parrots can see their back without turning their heads. 3. The reason the whip makes a cracking sound is because its tip moves faster than the sound. 4. $7 million was spent on the construction of the Titanic. The cost of the movie was $200 million. 5. When hippos are upset, their sweat turns red. 6. In every sneeze, some of the brain cells die. 7. Due to the location of the heart, the left lung is smaller than the right one. 8. Laughing reduces stress hormone and strengthens the immune system. A 6-year-old child laughs an average of 300 times a day, and adults only 15 to 100 times. 9. If you chew gum while chopping onion, you will not cry. 10. Boeing 747 has a system that can fly in the opposite direction, even if its wings will not break according to the rotation. 11. Silkworms feed 86,000 times their own weight in 56 days. 12. When sneezing, never cover your nose and mouth at the same time, your eyes may come off. 13. The world's smartest pig, owned by a mathematics teacher in Madison, had memorized the multiplication table until the 12s. 14. In ancient Greece, rich family children were immersed in olive oil as soon as they were born to be hairless throughout their lives. 15. Every Labrador retriever occasionally dreams about bananas. 16. About 1 in 6 of your life passes on Wednesday. 17. You can sharpen the sharpener blades by wrapping the pencil you will open in aluminum foil. 18. Every day, 12 newborn babies are given to the wrong family. 19. About 123 million cars are used on American motorways. 20. 160 cars can go side by side on the Monumental Axis in Brazil, the largest road in the world. 21. Cockroaches can live a few more weeks even if their heads are severed. 22. Scientists have witnessed that butterflies fly for about 4,800 kilometers. 23. A Taiwanese company produces edible kitchenware from wheat. 24. Cows produce 200 times more gases than humans in one day. 25. For now, there are 118 relief lines on the sides of the coins. 26. The life of butterflies is approximately 24 hours. 27. Giraffes can clean their ears with their 53 centimeters tongue. 28. Giraffes endure thirst better than giants. 29. The recall life of goldfish is about 3 seconds. 30. If food colorings were not added, the color of the cola would be green. 31. In Saudi Arabia, if the woman does not make coffee for her husband, divorce may occur. 32. Sharks are the only fish that can blink both eyes. 33. Only 11% of the world is left-handed. 34. The human hip bone is strong from concrete. 35. The oldest gum in the world is 9,000 years old. 36. Iguanas can stay underwater for 28 minutes. 37. Ostriches' eyes are larger than their brains. 38. Bats always turn left when they leave a cave. 39. The football conception of the Matami tribe in West Africa is slightly different, they use human skulls instead of soccer balls. 40. Dolphins sleep with one eye open. 41. People breathe on average 5 million times a year. 42. In equestrian human sculptures, if the horse's 2 front legs are in the air, the person has died in the battle. If the horse has 1 leg in the air, the person has died due to the injuries he received in the battle. If all the feet of the horse touched the ground, that person died of natural causes. 43. When you throw a coin 10,000 times for a coin, it will not return 5,000 times. The number is approximately 4,950. Because the picture on the head increases the weight and hence remains at the bottom. 44. In most advertisements and newspapers, the time shown in 1 hour is usually 10.10. 45. People are born with 300 bones. When they are adults, this number drops to 206. 46. The number of Monopoly coins issued in a year is greater than the number of real money printed worldwide. 47. More people are killed by donkeys every year than the number of people who die in plane crashes. 48. The number of people using a blue toothbrush is higher than those using a red brush. 49. Mosquitoes have teeth. 50. The horn of most cars knocks out the FA note. 51. Most cows give more milk when they listen to music. 52. Most dust particles in your home are made of dead skin. 53. Many lipsticks have fish scales. 54. Every year, about 1,000 birds die in the windows. 55. The only bird that can see blue is the owl. 56. The average person falls asleep in 7 minutes. 57. The average person dreams more than 1460 a year. 58. 1/4 of the bones in the human body are on the feet. 59. By 2080, the world's population is expected to reach 15 billion. 60. Burping or sneezing inside churches in Nebraska is against the law. 61. The average person would sleep 10 hours a day without the stress of modern life. 62. A bee needs to be put in 2 million flowers to produce half a kilo of honey. 63. A colony of 500 bats can eat 250,000 insects within 1 hour. 64. In 1386, a pig in France was publicly executed for child murder. 65. More than 52.6 million dogs live in America. 66. The number of chickens in the world is more than the number of people. 67. There are more plastic flamingos in America than the real ones. 68. 1 in 5 adults believes in aliens living in human clothing in the world. 69. There are only 13 blimps in the world, and 9 of them are in America. 70. When snakes are born with 2 heads, they fight for food. 71. Windmills always turn counterclockwise, except in Ireland. 72. The only animal that cannot jump is elephant. 73. Your risk of being stung by a bee on a windy day is the highest compared to other days. 74. Only 38% of Americans have breakfast in the morning. 75. Just like fingerprints, the language traces of each person are different from each other. 76. Starfish are the only animals that can turn their stomachs inside out. 77. The state of Florida is larger than England. 78. The name Wendy is made up for the Peter Pan book. 79. The national anthem of Greece consists of 158 quarters. Nobody knows the whole anthem by heart in the country. 80. The brain of the Neanderthal man was big in ours. 81. The oldest known goldfish was 41 years old, and her name was Fred. 82. The largest-eyed animal in the world is giant squid. 83. An average person spends 2 weeks of her life waiting for the traffic lights to turn from red to green. 84. The highest point in Pennsylvania is lower than the lowest point in Colorado. 85. Houseflies buzz from the note no. 86. Antarctica's international phone code is 672. 87. Grasshoppers hear through holes in their hind legs. 88. A 56 kilometers long line can be drawn with an average pencil. 89. The calorie expended to eat a celery is higher than the celery's own calories. 90. The longest recorded flight time of a chicken is 13 seconds. 91. According to the Oxford Dictionary, the longest English word is a disease name, pneumono-ultramicroscopic silicovolcanoconiosis. 92. Indiana University's main library sinks to more than 2.5 centimeters. Because engineers did not take into account the total weight of the books that will be in the building under construction. 93. The stems of the coffins used to cremate are usually plastic. 94. The Earth is the only planet not to be inspired by God names when named. 95. Condoms made of linen were first used in the early 1500s. 96. The luxury cruise ship Queen Elizabeth II travels just 15 centimeters with each gallon of diesel it burns. 97. The Earth weighs approximately 6,588 sextillion tons. 98. The electric chair was invented by a dentist. 99. The engines of the first Ford cars were the Dodge brand. Subscribe for the continuation of this style and similar content.